Hospital Medical Director Dr. Larry Lazama says providing pain relief to women in labor at GMH is a priority. Despite an April 2nd memo from the Vice Chairman of the Anesthesia Department, Dr. Steve Kadash, that states they will no longer be providing labor analgesia, the hospital's medical director says that's not the case.
No memo should be generated without going through me first as a signator. And two, services cannot be dropped in this hospital without administrative, discussion. At this time, we are offering intrathecal. It's not given in the, as a upon demand type of service because of it. It depends, unfortunately, at this point in time, on the availability of the anesthesiologist.
But Dr. Lazama says providing epidurals to women in labor is something that the hospital is working toward. Epidurals were given in the past on a case-by-case basis, but there were some concerns with the safety of the procedure.
We were cited by a joint commission that the current way of delivering epidural was not safe. So in trying to provide epidural service with addressing patient safety issues, we procured this epidural pumps.
Dr. Lazama says procuring the pumps was the easy part. The vendor must now come out to conduct extensive training on how to use them and establish a drug library in the pumps to ensure the safest and continuous delivery of medication. Anesthesiologists have been resistant to performing the procedure but have done so. In the instance of a Korean woman in labor on Good Friday, the anesthesiologist allegedly demanded an upfront payment of $600 before he would perform an intrathecal to alleviate her pain. Dr. Lazama says GMH is looking at having anesthesiologists dedicated to the OB/GYN department.
It's part of the scope of service that all anesthesiologists are supposed to perform. So if we have the support for it, I do not see any justification for resistance to doing this other than basically, an unwillingness, and those will be identified and, will be dealt with.
On Tuesday, the anesthesiologist, Dr. David Head, submitted his resignation while the investigation into hospital physician Dr. John Seidel, who was also present during the incident, continues.
We would expect, hospital employees to uphold, the standards that is expected.